तो भाई आज हम डिवीजन पुश करने वाले हैं गाइस। सो लेट्स चेक। और भाई वी हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट कि सबसे बड़ा सीक्रेट क्या है भाई। स्ट्रीम में जब भी आप स्ट्रीम की बात करते हैं तो स्ट्रीम में सबसे बड़ा सीक्रेट क्या रहता है? सबसे बड़ी बात तो ये कह रहे हैं ना ये। सबसे बड़ी बात जब स्ट्रीम में जब भी पुश करते हैं भाई, सबसे बड़ा सीक्रेट यही है कि यू शुड गो फॉर द क्लासिक कंट्रोल्स। भाई क्लासिक कंट्रोल्स में जो मैनुअल ओवरराइड मिलता है ना भाई, तो वो भाई बड़ा मज़ा देता है यार। कहने का मतलब, जो बंदे मैनुअल खेलते हैं ना वो इस बात को जानते हैं कि कितना गेम को वो कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं। जितना ज़्यादा वो गेम को आप कंट्रोल कर पाओगे, जितने ज़्यादा इंटरसेप्शंस और ब्लॉकिंग कर पाओगे, तभी यू कैन स्कोर ए गुड गोल, यू कैन डिफेंड एट अ पॉइंट। अदरवाइज भाई कुछ नहीं कर पाते भाई। तो व्हाट यू शुड ट्राई इज कि भाई ये चीज़ें करते रहो ताकि आपको वो चीज़ें मिलती रहें भाई। तो भाई ये चीज़ें करना बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो टुडे लेट्स चेक, वी आर गोइंग विद 1844। और भाई आज भाई देखते हैं क्या हो पाता है भाई। आज हम एडवांस में खेल रहे हैं तो एडवांस में बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स भी हमें फेस करनी पड़ती हैं। बट लेट्स सी हाउ मच वी कैन मेक दिस गेम वैल्यू फॉर अस गाइस। आज हम ट्राई करेंगे, अगर इस बार डिवीजन में हम 2000 या 2000 प्लस नहीं कर पाते तो नेक्स्ट टाइम वी विल बी हिटिंग विद दिस क्लासिक कंट्रोल्स, बिकॉज क्लासिक कंट्रोल्स में मेरे को भाई कहीं ना कहीं ज़्यादा पासिंग रेंज, पासिंग पुश मिलता है। बट द ओनली थिंग आई सफ़र विद इज डिफेंस गाइस। उसमें भाई प्रेशर स्टाइल मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता भाई। हाउ टू हैव प्रेशर ऑन ओपोनेंट्स भाई, मतलब किस तरीके से प्रेशर लगाना है, बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स खड़ी हो जाती हैं। तो इस वजह से मैं कहूँगा कि भाई अभी से क्लासिक सीखो भाई, अभी से क्लासिक। आगे चल के प्रॉब्लम्स आए उससे बढ़िया है भाई अभी से क्लासिक सीखो भाई। तो क्लासिक सीखना इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट गाइस। तो भाई अभी क्लासिक सीख लोगे तो बड़ा अच्छा रहेगा, वरना फिर आगे जाके सफर करोगे। तो लेट्स गो। द फर्स्ट प्लेयर वी आर गोइंग विद इंजांगी। भाई आज हम ये भी चेक करेंगे कि भाई हमारी टीम के हिसाब से हमें कौन सा प्लेयर ज्यादा फिट बैठेगा भाई। सबसे ज्यादा कौन सा प्लेयर हमारी टीम में, हमारी जो मेन स्क्वाड है उसमें कौन सा प्लेयर हमारे लिए वैल्यू करता है भाई। अदरवाइज वी वो गोना चेंज इट। तो भाई देखते हैं भाई। दिस इज द अपोनेंट टीम गाइस एंड लुक एट दिस भाई, लुक एट द बैक। भाई मॉन्स्टर टीम है भाई, मॉन्स्टर टीम। और भाई आई थिंक ही इज काइसिडो ना। यप। भाई लुक एट द बेंच। वाओ मैन वाओ, क्वाइट नाइस। तो भाई थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट टास्क होने वाला आई थिंक, हाँ। लेट्स गो। चेक करते हैं भाई कैसे क्या रहेगा भाई, लेट्स गो। इज देयर ऑडियो इन दिस? इसमें ऑडियो नहीं है क्या भाई? इसमें ऑडियो नहीं आ रही भाई, क्यों नहीं आ रही? व्हाट इज दिस? क्या हो रहा है भाई? एक मिनट जस्ट वेट, एक मिनट वेट करो। डू वी हैव ऑडियो नाउ? लेट मी चेक। विंडो कैप्चर इज ऑन, एवरीथिंग इज ग्रेट। कैप्चर ऑडियो। तो भाई देखते हैं भाई क्या खेल करते हैं, स्टार्टिंग होगी भाई। कहने मारो थ्योराम। कम ऑन, कम ऑन, शिया 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 शिया, पास भाई, पास 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 पास। आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज दिस, क्या ही चल रहा है। शिया नाइस 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 इंटरसेप्शन, पास। भाई 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 नहीं, पास नहीं होने देना भाई। कम ऑन रोनाल्डिनियो, पास, नाइस पास, पास 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 पास। कोई नहीं कोई नहीं कोई नहीं, वी कैन डू दिस मैन, वी कैन डू दिस। ओ भाई, व्हाट इज दिस, कैन वी? आई डोंट थिंक भाई बॉल आएगी उसके पास, बच गया भाई। थोड़ा सा लेटेंसी का फर्क आ रहा है, तो वो भी थोड़ा सफर करेंगे उसमें, बट वी विल गो ऑन। बिल्कुल। कार्लोस इज देयर, ब्लिट्स। चेक को इस तरीके से ट्रेन कर दिया गाइस कि भाई ब्लिट्स को तो कुछ समझता ही नहीं है बंदा। कम ऑन नेडवेड, फिनोमिनल पास। ओह, वो 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 बढ़िया 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 कार्लोस, बढ़िया। लेट्स गो, लेट्स गो, कम ऑन कम ऑन। हो भाई। आई थॉट भाई निकल जाएगा, बट नहीं यार, नहीं हो पाया। शिट 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 शिट, थोड़ा सा गलती करते ही टीम में पता चल जाता है कि भाई गलती हुई है। पास पास पास, भाई बहुत गंदा पास दे दिया भाई। कम ऑन कार्लोस, यू कैन डू दैट मैन। भाई, विल इट बी पेन? नो। आई थॉट इट विल बी पेन गाइस। अरे यार, अलग ही लेवल का सीन चल रहा है। अरे भाई इसको अब ये वो वाली बॉल डालनी है, मुझे पता है ना, थ्योरम ले लेगा, बट ले भाई तू ले। कम ऑन भाई, मैंने मोड़ लिया यार, उसको वहां से निकाल लिया था, पता नहीं कैसे हुआ। पास 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 पास, कैन 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 मारो। पास पास, कम ऑन रोनाल्डिनियो, यू कैन डू दैट मैन। ओह, दैट वाज नाइस। निकले। अरे यार, दोबारा से दे दी भाई, दोबारा से दे दी। कम ऑन, इट्स अ बॉल, पास, रोनाल्डिनियो, कार्लोस, कार्लोस कार्लोस। अरे यार, पासिंग बहुत खराब कर रहे हैं। ऑडियो क्यों नहीं आ रही, मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा। आई डोंट थिंक भाई, क्या ही हो रहा है। एक मिनट, जस्ट गिव मी अ मिनट गाइस, जस्ट गिव मी अ मिनट। God, बहुत गंदा भागा भाई इंजागी। कम ऑन कम ऑन। विल इट बी ए पास? भाई क्या गंदा पास हुआ, जहर पास हुआ मतलब। अरे यार, एक तो साउंड ने दुखी कर रखा है भाई। पता ही नहीं क्या सिस्टम हो रखा है, साउंड क्यों नहीं आ रही मुझे ये नहीं पता चल रहा अभी तक। एक मिनट।
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Shoots!
It's loose now and they want to get... In he goes again!
Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hazard. He's found a way through.
Can he finish?
Oh, it's hit the post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Thuram. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri. And it's made its way...
And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising!
हमने जो settings छेड़ी ना भाई,
and they are pulling clear here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Lexington are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Come on.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
What is
now
this,
it's
man?
Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Come on.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Gap mat banao bhai.
Messi.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Nedved. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball.
क्या हो रहा है ये? क्या ही चल रहा है पासिंग में? चलो 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 अब अपन सेटिंग
And we're done.
करके आते हैं भाई 1 मिनट
Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish all a very good evening.
क्या ही हो रहा है अभी भी साउंड वाला सिस्टम मेरे को समझ नहीं आया We are having this mentioned. Their speakers डाल रखा है यार
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Puskas. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cannavaro. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And Cruyff! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Backward it goes. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mbappe! And claimed it back swiftly. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Puskas. Nedved. And the pass is intercepted. Scholes. Ronaldinho. Here's found chance!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you just... Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great vision. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Neymar. Out to the right. Neymar.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Neymar. Number 22, Scholes. Number 8, Matthias Cunha. Number 14, Mbappe. Number 5, Erling
Oh, easy
Haaland.
pickings there.
Coming on the field, number 18.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Hazard. Number 10.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Number 21.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Stoichkov.
Roberto Carlos. Played in.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great chance! It's loose now on the... Oh, he's been caught napping! In he goes again! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So there's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Cruyff plays a sharp little ball here. And that is that. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
And it's played in. He's got tall. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Sporting with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Belletti. Rijkaard. Shevchenko. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldinho. And he's away. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Batistuta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through, so back it comes. And it's Rijkaard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cruyff. No way through. He's away! Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Sporting have their second corner now. Czech claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Chips it through. And this is Batistuta. Beckham. And here's Figo. Nicely weighted ball. Fired deep towards the back post. Czech deals with that nice and simple. Can he finish? Off the post. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back underway. Belletti. Oh, important interception. O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Sporting can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There will be a throw-in. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Costa Curta. It's Vinicius Junior. So we've reached the hour mark. Beckham. Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckham. Baresi. It's Schneider. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cruyff carries the ball down the right. He is just caressing the ball. And he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. And it's O'Shea. Out towards the flank. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Thuram flings in across. Goes for a shot! Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Schneider. And it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. Tries a shot! They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that will be it. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid display of The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Ronaldinho, and it's Ronaldinho! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Bruyne! Good strike, quite an alarm. And it's Nedved. And here's Inzaghi. Quarter of an hour played. Olise, aimed beyond the defence. He's come in hard. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. O'Shea. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Inzaghi. Goes looking wide. He has found the way through. There's the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Drogba attempts a clearance. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that is out of play. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Olise does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Nedved, nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Batistuta. Olise! And he's gone looking for safety.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Puskás showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... And he's decided to go for it. And again! Loose ball now, this time surely! And that was very necessary. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession. Gets his head on it! Oh, in for the pieces! And it's in! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's gone for a throw-in. And here's De Bruyne. Drilled in low. Cruyff. That's good running with the ball. And that is a little undercooked. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Inzaghi. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. They want to be quick to recover this. Harrison did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Knocks it into space. He's in a good position here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. De Bruyne. And here's Inzaghi. No way through. It's run loose here. Can he get it through? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Ronaldinho. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. Batistuta. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Thuram. And the counter is on. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet, driving through them. Shot, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Quarter of an hour played. Now the ball's gone astray. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, super ball. And he's cut it out. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. Puskas. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now they're...
Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! He's got himself an absolute peach. And again they hit the front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has two. Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Now it's Puskas. Ronaldinho. Referee has just said play on. Raul is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Puskás, and he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Nedved. Now it's Puskás.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great vision. Nedved. O'Shea. Puskás. Barcelona finding their passes. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Puskás. Nedved has it in a wide position. Looking to play him in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Driving on and making good progress. That's a little off target. Puskás.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's having a shot! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 24, Puskás.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And here's Inzaghi. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
OK, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Doku! O'Shea. Nedved. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nedved. Son Heung-min.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cleared without hesitation. Played through into space. And he's there to clear it. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham! He will be livid with himself. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Son Heung-min. Baresi tries to clear. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Thinks about the shot. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Belletti. Not the most accurate pass. Doku. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Throw in. And it's Thuram. O'Shea. And he can clear it away. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Under an awful lot of pressure. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Doku. And this is Batistuta. Baresi. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Corner number 3 coming up. O'Shea getting this one clear. Oh, he's been flattened there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Doku. Passing is crisp and sharp. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's being urged to shoot. Pull it. Now it's Shevchenko. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Wriggles his way through. And they've got a throw. Gets into some space. Played in with purpose. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's away! Pull it. Big chance! One-on-one! Son Heung-min is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get free. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona could not have hoped for a better opportunity.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Number 23, Son Heung-min. Number 18, Doku. Coming on the field, number 8, Kukçu. Number 17, number 11, Ömer Mamouche. Substitution.
Kukçu was in no mood for any of that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet...
He's having a shot! Yes! could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Coming on the field.
And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Adams. Substitution in progress.
Nedved! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff stood up well to him there. Well, the ball's gone astray.
There will be 5 minutes.
Showing great feet there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
We are into stoppage time. And it's Iniesta. And this is Puskás. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
It's quite a...
And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
De Bruyne has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Now it's Haaland. Can he get onto this? Now who's going to be first to this? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's played Nedved! Haaland tries to clear. And it's O'Shea. Now it's Cantona. Well, that's a little loose. De Bruyne goes direct. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Haaland. And this is Messi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldinho. Iniesta. That's Nedved. And that is as far as they're going to go. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bale is onto this, and he's away. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 40 minutes is number 7, Gareth Bale.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Albert Ferrer did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Decent hit from there.
Kimmich.
Kimmich.
1 minute added time.
Ronaldinho. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Rijkaard.
Is the team's great visionary. Ronaldinho, Iniesta. Now there's a fine ball. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He has a look up. Chance for a shot! In for the pieces! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Decent progress down the left. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, such a clever touch. Cantona!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
It's a searching pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
No, he's had it taken off him. Plays a sharp little ball here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Iniesta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That
Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. He might be in here! Pass somewhat off target. Shoots! Bernardo Silva.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's lost his man here. Real chance here. Oh, he's been... tries a shot! And it's there! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. And that will surely go down as one of the... And that will be the final act. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real...
And he shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Scholes clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Scholes. And this is Van Basten. It's Forlan! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That has been slung wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's De Bruyne. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Shot could be on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scholes puts his foot on the gas. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Messi. Now it's Bergkamp. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cannavaro. Half an hour played now. Oh, super ball. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This for the lead. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Milan have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And this is Eto'o. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now he's got space here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. Kirkchu. He's found a shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Eto'o really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Time and again they are repelled. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that's gone loose. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's in on goal. Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, sweet feet. Picked out shapes to shoot. Yes! And they are cruising away. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bergkamp. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Van Basten! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Check. In the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And yes, it's him again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Kukçu. Van Basten. O'Shea with the slide tackle there. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Oh my god. There are a lot of creators.
Well, what a sight this
But
is. The
who is
colour,
your
the
favourite
choreography,
creator,
the camaraderie.
Who is
The
your favourite
fans have
creator?
pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Let's go. Here we go.
There's the whistle.
Paulo
Well, here's your hero,
Maldini.
goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Iniesta. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Threads one in. Now it's Hullet. Quality ball. Del Piero. Good chance here.
Short. It can be a goal, bro. It can be a ball. Inside the goal. कुछ भी हो सकता था भाई. बस बच गया. जबरदस्त बच गया वो भी मतलब वो.
And we have our very first corner.
Here we go.
Keeper's dealt with that. He's had it taken off him. And it's Maldini. Iniesta.
Oh.
There's the header! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike.
खाना मस्त.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Lead बचानी है भाई. और साथ में goal.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Johan Cruyff.
And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Great vision. And this is... Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
अच्छा block था
Now
बहुत.
that
प्यारा.
is commitment to the cause.
Let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. हाँ, नहीं छोड़ना.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
वहाँ किसी हालत में बॉल को नहीं छोड़ा जा सकता भाई.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
तोड़ दे भाई, तोड़ दे, बिल्कुल तोड़ दे.
And he's going to have his name taken.
पागल बना रखा है यार बिल्कुल.
Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. This might spell danger. Nedved!
Slow shot.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he shoots! It's loose. That's another chance. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
And we are already promptly back underway.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Skims one in.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Yaya Toure, looking to play him in. That's headed upfield. Tries to play it through. He's shifting. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi gets it clear.
We suffer like this.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good running with the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely spread. Del Piero is the key defender on that occasion. Hullet.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Decent chance! Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Shevchenko. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Messi, lovely ball and a real shot at goal! So close to drawing level.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
It was crazy. चल भाई लास्ट मैच है भाई चल one laugh equals to 500 rupees. Nice. Guys, if you have
Substitution.
India are making a change now.
India is making the change.
Tries to pass it through.
ये बहुत गंदा है.
Cruyff. Thuram gets it away. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
नहीं दूंगा भाई 5 minutes
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Messi, and this is Messi, and Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve, and one more try! Just off target. And time is up. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
We just made the iconic team suffer, guys. Borges, भाई साहब, शेवा, बुलेट्स भी हैं, DMF, Beckenbauer is there, Virgil is there, oh ho ho ho, Traore, Seedorf, भाई साहब 110 मेसी भाई, एक स्क्रीनशॉट तो बनता है भाई इस टीम का, क्या टीम हराई है। भाई साहब भाई को दिखाऊंगा भाई कि इस टीम को रेल बना दी अपन ने। सही है, राहुल गेमिंग, आरपी, RIP हो गया भाई, तू RP नहीं RIP हो गया भाई तेरा तो। चलो भाई बहुत अच्छा था आज के लिए, इतना ही भाई। वी विल बी इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो गाइस, और नेक्स्ट वीडियो का शायद टॉपिक हो सकता है कि विच important skill and which attribute a player must possess so that he can play well। भाई पता है क्या होता है, हारना जीतना एक डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट है, और एक प्लेयर को एक ऐसी कैपेबिलिटीज देना एक डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट है। अब देखो हम मजाक में खेलते हैं भाई, हमको टॉप प्लेयर बनने का शौक नहीं है भाई। देखो हम खेलते हैं मजाक में, फन के लिए। तो अपन जब फन के लिए खेलते हैं तो हम ट्राई करते हैं, जैसे देखा होगा आपने, मैं ब्लिट्स के लिए ट्राई करा था, तो ऐसे खेलते हैं। सीरियस भाई खेलते हैं हमारे गोड सिंह भाई खेलते हैं हमारे सीरियस, तो उनके लिए क्या इम्पोर्टेंट है क्या नहीं वो जानते हैं, लेकिन उन जैसी टीम, उन जैसा प्लेयर बनाना, आई कैन हेल्प यू इन दैट, बिकॉज मैं बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स के साथ खेला हूँ पहले, और इवन आई हैव हिट द रैंक ऑफ 200 160 ऐसे रैंक रही है मेरी पहले। और अब रिसेंटली जब देखो आप, अब की बार भी मैंने, जब मैं सीरियसली खेला, मैंने स्ट्रीम करने के बाद थोड़ा सा यूँ हो जाता है कि नहीं भाई मज़ा लेते हैं, लेकिन जब मैं लिटरली वर्ल्ड कप के हिसाब से अब की बार भी खेला तो आई गॉट 160th रैंक। और जब हम बात कर रहे हैं उसकी, जो बात कर रहे थे, हाँ हम जब बात कर रहे थे टॉप प्लेयर्स की, तो उस हिसाब से प्लेयर ट्रेन करना पड़ता है। अभी मैंने रिकमेंडेड पे सेट है ये मेरे प्लेयर्स, दिस मैसेज ऑन सेट ऑन रिकमेंडेड, मैंने अपनी तरफ से नहीं बना रखा है भाई, ये जैसे आया है वैसे खिला रहा हूँ। लेकिन जब मेरे को यूं लगेगा ना भाई, हाँ अब कुछ ऐसा खेल आएगा, तब उस टाइम पे मैं अपने बंदों को अपने हिसाब से ट्रेन करके खिलाता हूँ। और उस अपने हिसाब से ट्रेन खिलाने में ना, आपको एक बात बता दूं, अब जैसे कि आप, हमने इसको ट्रेन किया, अब जॉन एशिया लिटरली बहुत अच्छा खेला भाई, क्योंकि हैवी कार्ड से लाइट कार्ड बनाना, लाइट से हैवी बनाना, और मॉडरेट बनाना, प्लेयर्स को क्या स्किल्स देने हैं, ये सारी चीज़ें डिसाइडिंग फैक्टर होती हैं भाई। इन डिसाइडिंग फैक्टर से ही हमें पता चलता है कि भाई हम क्या कर सकते हैं, अपने प्लेयर को कैसा बिल्ड कर सकते हैं भाई। अभी देखो, तुमने देखा होगा मैसी बहुत अच्छे शॉट्स लिए भाई, लेकिन वैंडी सार नहीं रोक पाया, तो क्या किया जा सकता है, वी कैन इंक्रीज द फिनिशिंग, वी कैन इंक्रीज द किकिंग पावर। तो बहुत सी चीज़ है भाई माइनॉरिटी में जो फ़र्क डालती हैं। तो इन्हीं वीडियोस के साथ, क्योंकि भाई मेरे पास ऐसे दोस्त हैं जो बहुत अच्छा बिल्ड करते हैं भाई, कम्युनिटी बिल्ड करते हैं हम एक्चुअली, जो कम्युनिटी में हम प्लेयर्स बिल्ड करते हैं, लिखते हैं कि भाई इस तरीके का सिस्टम है, ऐसे खिलाओगे तो ऐसे होगा, हमारे ग्रुप्स में शेयर होता है। अब अगर मैं वैसा खिलाना चाह रहा हूँ भाई, तो मैं फटाफट वो देखता हूँ कि भाई मेरे को थोड़ा अटैकिंग इस तरह खिलानी, तो मैं उस हिसाब से खिलाता हूँ। अब इतना टाइम हो चुका है कि हम अपने प्लेयर को अपने हिसाब से बिल्ड कर सकते हैं। अभी तुमने देखा होगा मेरा जो चेक है, वो देखो मैं दिखाता हूँ तुम्हें। कस्टम बिल्ड है, सबसे ज़्यादा सेव दिखाता है ये देखो, कस्टम बिल्ड चेक है ये, अगर आप देख सकते हैं तो बिल्कुल कस्टम बिल्ड है भाई ये, कोई रिकमेंड नहीं है। लेकिन ये कस्टम करने के बाद भाई क्या खेलता है ये बंदा, मतलब अच्छे अच्छों को रुलाए रखता है भाई ये। तो जो चीज़ें अभी हैं उनमें आप क्या इम्प्रूव कर सकते हो आप, मैं वो चीज़ सिखाता हूँ भाई। मैं वो चीज़ आपको शेयर करना चाहता हूँ भाई। मैं वो चीज़ दिखाऊंगा आपको कि कैसे क्या करो कि आप एक अनदर लेवल पे अपने कार्ड को ले जा सको। ठीक है, तो हम वो करेंगे भाई। और नेक्स्ट वीडियो विल बी, आई थिंक हम बताएंगे कि भाई स्पीड और ड्रिबलिंग में कैसे बैलेंस किया जाए। मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि कुछ एक ऐसी वीडियो लाऊं जो बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंफॉर्मेटिव हो प्लेयर्स के लिए, और जो मेरे ई स्पोर्ट्स वाले दोस्त हैं और जो दूसरे दोस्त हैं उनको भी पता चले। वैसे तो दे नो ना कि कैसे प्लेयर को बिल्ड करना है, बट स्टिल जो भाई बिगनर्स हैं, जो अभी अभी शुरू किया है, फ्रेशर्स हैं बिल्कुल, भाई उनके लिए हम एक बेसलाइन लाएंगे, एक अगली वीडियो में हम डालेंगे कि कैसे आप एक प्लेयर को विद स्पीड एंड ड्रिबल इतना फास्ट कर सकते हो जो अकेली स्पीड से फास्ट नहीं होगा। तो दैट विल बी द नेक्स्ट वीडियो आई थिंक, अगली नहीं तो उससे अगली होगी, बट इट विल बी सून। तो जब तक के लिए भाई टेक केयर, एंड आई विल से भाई सब ध्यान रखें घर पे, अपने सबका ध्यान रखें भाई। बड़े खराब मौसम है भाई, ठंड लग जाती है किसी को। तो तब तक के लिए भाई चलते हैं, और गुड नाइट, गुड मॉर्निंग एंड गुड नून वट एवर यू आर, मतलब कि जिस रीजन में आप देख रहे हैं, इन वट एवर रीजन यू आर सीइंग इट, ग्रीटिंग्स फ्रॉम माई साइड। गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड नाइट, गुड नून, वट एवर यू हैव। और चलते हैं भाई, वी विल बी साइनिंग ऑफ नाउ। तो चले, चल देंगे। तो भाई चलो चलते हैं, आपको कल मिलेंगे फिर से एक नई वीडियो के साथ, शायद से एक शॉर्ट आएगा भाई, तो एक नए शॉर्ट के साथ आपको कल मिलेंगे हम। तो तब तक के लिए अपन चलता है भाई, टाटा, केम छो, अच्छा, चलते हैं भाई, बाय।